Where do we keep money? How banks work. Banks help us save and spend wisely. So, how do banks work? What kinds of bank accounts do people have? Table of contents. What is a bank? Bank accounts, making transactions, loans, credit cards, activities, glossary, further reading, index. What is a bank? Have you ever been inside a bank? This big bank is in Washington, D.C. A bank is a business that keeps our money for us. This is the inside of a bank. What's inside a bank? Well, there's money. The bank puts money in vaults to keep it safe. A vault is a special room with a big metal door. Security guards work at banks. They watch over the vaults. They also keep the people at the bank safe. Bank accounts. Many other people work at banks. A bank worker can help you set up a bank account. When you set up a bank account, you arrange to keep your money in a bank. Do you have a bank account? A checking account is one kind of bank account. When someone opens a checking account, the bank gives that person checks. A check is a piece of paper that the person can use to buy things. Checks are printed on special paper. They include lines for writing in the date and other details. When the person uses a check, the bank takes money from the person's account. The money is used to pay for things the person wants to buy. This man is writing a check to pay for items at a store. A savings account is another kind of bank account. Savings accounts are used for saving money. Many people use booklets to keep track of the money in their savings account. When you put money in a savings account, you usually get more money. That's because most banks pay interest. Interest is money a bank gets you for keeping your savings at the bank. The more money you put in a savings account, the more money you earn. Making transactions. Tellers work behind the counter at banks. They can help you make a transaction. A transaction is a change to your bank account. Deposits and withdrawals are two types of transactions. Putting money into your account is called a deposit. Taking money out is called a withdrawal. Tellers count your money during a transaction. Then they record the transaction on a computer. The teller will give you a receipt after your transaction. The receipt tells you how much money you put in or took out of your account. Banks also send statements. A bank statement is a letter that tells you how much money is in your account. This line shows how much money is in this account. Many banks put statements on their websites. People can read their statements on their home computers. Many people use ATMs. ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine. An ATM can do some of the same things a bank teller can do. People use ATMs to make withdrawals or deposits. You have to have a bank account to use an ATM. You need a secret code number to use an ATM. The number is called a PIN. PIN stands for Personal Identification Number. Loans. Does the money in your bank account just sit at the bank? No, the bank uses it, but don't worry, you can get your money back when you need it. This girl has taken some money out of her account. Banks use our money to help people in the community. A family might want to buy something big, such as a house. They will borrow money from the bank. This family just bought a house. They borrowed the money from the bank. The money borrowed from a bank is called a loan. This woman is a loan officer. She helps people figure out how much to borrow. People must repay banks for loans. Most people repay a little money every month. It might take years to repay a big loan. Credit cards. Did you know that using a credit card is like getting a loan? A credit card is a plastic card that people use to buy things. Many people get credit cards from banks. The bank pays for things that people buy with credit cards. Then the people must repay the bank. Credit card bills can be paid online or they can be paid by sending a check to the bank. Okay. Activities interest. Pretend you have a bank account that earns interest. You have $100 in your account. The first year, you earn $3 in interest. The second year, you earn $3.50. How much interest did you make in 2 years? How much is in your account? Your account. Pretend you have a savings account at a bank. You started with $50. You withdrew $10 to buy your sister a birthday present. Then you made a deposit to your account. You added $12 that you made at a lemonade stand. How much money do you have now? Glossary, further reading, index.